Hey guys, welcome to the Falcosaur quest chain. And I actually lost the intro to the video, so I'm going to be voicing rather than showing you the beginning part of how to get the pet. But I'll be very informative. You'll have no problems, understanding it and all that. So basically, in the video you see me with the pet. I'm gonna tell you how we got to this part, and then we'll continue. So to get the pet, you first need to hunt down. Well, the first step should be getting the food. So get yourself to Dalaran, and at the lounge in Dalaran, you can purchase Azunian grapes, pungent Verkal Gamalost, and smoked Elderhorn. Then go to the place in Dalaran called One More Glass, and you'll be able to purchase the dried bilberries there. So make sure those 4 items are in your inventory. Then you're going to go hunt down the world quests. So we'll start with Azuna. So Azuna will have the world quest called Bloodgazer Swarm. You go out, do that world quest. Then when that is done, you're going to hunt down the Bloodgazer Matriarch, which is at coordinates 3505. It's roughly a 5-minute respawn rate. It's really not hard to find this guy. So you kill him. Then you look for the orphaned Bloodgazer. The orphan will be at 3546, 743. And that orphan you will feed the grapes to. And then that gets you the pet. And voila, you're done with Azuna. Then you go to Valshera. The world quest will be Sharp Talon Swarm. Do the world quest, then you hunt down the Sharp Talon Matriarch, which is at 4809. And then you go to the orphaned Sharp Talon, which is at 4710, and feed that orphan the dried bilberries. Stormheim. Do the world quest, Direbeak Swarm. Then you hunt down the Direbeak Matriarch, which is at 7876, and the orphan Direbeak will be at 7969, and you feed that orphan the pungent Verkal Gamalost. Then you're going to go to High Mountain, and that one will be the Snow Feather Swarm. Do that quest, and then hunt down the Snow Feather Matriarch, which is at 3521, and then the orphaned Snow Feather will be at 3251, 2828, and you feed that orphan the smoked Elderhorn. Once you've done those 4 things there, then you have the pets. You can start up the quest. Your first quest will be to get all those 4 pets to 25. You can just go to Dalaran, grab those instant 25 stones, and voila, you got your level 25 pets. Then you get to day 2, which you see in the video right now. And that will give you a quest for each of your pets just to go to some of the main cities. And yeah, very easy quest. And then you're good to go. You got the pets. You're on the quests. They are dailies, so you can only hand in 1 per day, and some will take longer than others. A lot of them are pet battles. So yeah, that's basically how you start it. Okay, and one more thing I want to add, because I ironically forgot to mention it right at the beginning of the video, but for those that are unaware what this quest chain really is, this is a pet and mount quest chain. So you will get 4 pets in total, and the completion of the entire quest chain will reward you 4 mounts. And then if you are a PvPer, you don't mind doing PvP, then you can get an additional mount off of the rep system that becomes available after you've completed the quest chain. So yeah, it is a really good quest chain to do if you are a mountain pet collector. Okay, so we are on day 3 now, and I chose not to do a full-blown video of day 3 because it's just going out and battling pets. Instead, I'm just gonna bring the pets out, we'll start up the quest, and I'll open up the map and tell you where you can go to battle your pets. So, we will start with the dire beak. Okay, so defeat 3 rose typons in Stormhelm with your Direbeak hatchling. And it will be right around here. So, yeah, right in this general area. Okay, so next up is the Sharp Talon, so we can dismiss this guy now. And we'll grab Sharp Talon. So his is to defeat 3 Spring Striders and Valshera, and that is over here, and it will be right in this general area by Thasta. So the next one is your Blood Gazer. Defeat 3 erudite mana fiends in Azuna. So that will be right up in this area here. Easy to spot. It's very, very well known that it's a mana area. They kind of look like the Voidwalker, except they're pinkish. And one important thing to know regarding this one is that they will only appear during the day. So to actually find these ones to battle, you will need to be there during the day. So keep note of that one. And this is really the only one that has something special like that. Okay, so the last one is the Snowfeather hatchling. Defeat 3 Northern Hawk Owls in High Mountain. And these guys are right around this area right here. So, right, like I said, I'll make it a little more visible when I go to edit the video. But yeah, right in this general area. And that is it for day 3. Okay, so now we're on day 5. Day 5 will take more than 1 day to do. It'll probably take you closer to a few days, but it is an easy one. It will involve 12 total pet battle world quests. You don't need your hatchling to be in the pet battles, but you do need your hatchling to at least be summoned. So just make sure that your pet is summoned out while you're doing these pet battles, and just read the quest to make sure the right pet is summoned for the right area of pet battles. And we'll see you in day 6. Okay, so we are now on day 6. Day 6 will take less than an hour to do on all your pets, assuming that there are a fair amount of rare elite quests out there. You don't need to be in a certain area, so you just hunt down any rare elite, make sure your pet is summoned out while you're killing it, and voila. And we'll see you on day 7. Hey guys, I am back. We have completed the next steps for the pet/mount quest objectives. So basically these kills were pretty straightforward, really easy, so I chose not to record a video on them. But I do know that some of you guys will probably be wondering where you go for it, so I am going to show you on the map where you go. I actually just finished it, so I'm right in the area of one. This pet should be an olive, I think, out in the distance. Yeah, there's also a king. See if one's around here. No, that's only pet on the map. It's the king you'd be looking for. So that quest is this one, which would be with your blood gazer. So for this one, make sure that you have your blood gazer out. Has to be a king feather, so keep an eye on the names there. And yeah, biggest thing is that blood gazer is in your team, so don't forget to put blood gazer into your pet team. And we are right in this area, so that is where you would go for the blood gazer part of this quest. Okay, so we'll go in order here. So the next one would be the snow feather hatchling, which would be in High Mountain. Okay, for this one, it'll be right around True Shot Lodge. So you can find some around here, right by the flight path to Nessingwary. That will be the spike-tail beavers. And once again, make sure that Snow Feather is in your pets, in your pet team. Now, I did find out that you don't necessarily have to have that pet fighting the spike-tail beaver, but you just need it in the team. It has to be in that team when you're fighting, but any pet can be fighting the spike-tail. And that goes for all of them. Okay, so the next one, Terror Larva. So that will be for your Sharp Talon and in Val. So make sure your Sharp Talon is on your team. Okay, so for this one, right around the Shalloner here. And this, basically just stay in this red. You see all this red on the map here? That's where they'll all be. So just stay in the red. And yeah, you'll find them no problem. And then the last one is the tiny apparitions. These ones can be a bit of a pain. They are with the dire beak, so make sure the dire beak is on your team. Okay, so for this one, Stormheim, it's gonna be in the Tidescorn Harbor here, just a little in here. Well, the area's not really that big anyway, so just in there. The reason I say they're a pain is because they're another flying pet, and if you've done enough pet battles, you know that the flying pets and pets that are in water are the toughest pets to capture. Sometimes you luck out and you'll get them fairly easy, but there are some moments where you have to stand in the exact perfect spot, or you have to wait for them to fly down far enough because they're way out of your reach. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Hey guys, welcome back, and we are now done the final part of, well, this part of the chain. This one took a while, so it's actually been a couple of weeks since I've done a piece of this recording, and I'll show you, just refresh our minds here a bit. So the next part of this chain was to do a total of 12 PvP world quests. And you do need to have your pet summoned for these. What I did is I actually had the pet out, or not out, but not summoned out for, I would say, half of the quest. And then once I was, getting close to the quest being done, I'd bring them out. So you don't need them to be summoned the whole time. I've noticed that once you mount up, the pet kind of gets unsummoned. So, and a lot of these PvP world quests involve a boss at the top of a tower, so I always found it was easier to just get on the mount, go to the top of the tower, get the boss down, then go back down to the ground, and then you can have your pet out. And there we go. So now we are doing buy a tiny, okay, this might be an easy one. Looks like we're just purchasing stuff. Okay, I'm back. I apologize if there was a little noise happening there. I forgot I left my fan on, and OBS picks it up really well, so I just shut that off. Okay, do I have them all? Oh, that's the last one. Okay, so these are toys, so I'm guessing we're just going over here. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep the recording going and we'll just do this. Usually I shut off the recording once I take the quest, because all these for the most part have been taking a little time. Dirty spoon. I'm just gonna go over here. There's actually a pet place. Yeah, the Wonderworks. Maybe it's all right here. Okay, didn't I have one for fake teeth as well? Let me just double check here. Okay, purple blossom, fake teeth, dirty spoon, tiny pack. Okay, so here's the fake teeth. It's not pricey at all, so it looks like we're going to different places for each one though. So there's the fake teeth one. Okay, let's just look at this. So by a purple blossom, I would think that's the herb place. And dirty spoon from Mel. I think Mel is outside here. Isn't he the one that sells the Tundra mount or whatever? Yeah, Mel Francis. Okay, maybe that wasn't Mel Francis though. No, Mel Lynchen. Okay. Oh, there he is. Okay, so this guy is in the lounge here. I'm sure you guys can see that, but I do know I have some people that come over asking why I didn't open the map when clearly I'm in Dalaran. But, you know. Okay. So the next one is the Purple Blossom. And it's sending me over here, so maybe it's one of these guys. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be right here. We're right at the entryway here, so you know, pretty easy to find. So it's a Rith Primrose, which I guess kind of makes sense. Primrose, Purple Blossom. It's an easy way to remember it. Okay, so that is purchased, and the last one is the tiny pack. It looks like it might be in Glorious Goods. Okay, there it is. Okay, so Glorious Goods, and then just walk up the stairs. Susanna is up at the top here, and she has the tiny pack. Okay, I'm back. I figured I would just quickly throw another piece to this to show you the locations. So for hunting lesson, Auburn Ringtail, which is over in Valshera, that is going to be right here. Moonclaw Vale. And you may have this on your map as well, just for those that maybe their map doesn't look like this. I figured I'd throw this in. For the Golden Eaglet, which is out in Stormheim, it'll be at Talon Rest. And Hunting Lesson Juvenile, a Scuttleback, which is in Azuna. And that one will be, well, the flight path is Shackle's Den. So close to there, Shackle's Den in the Ruined Sanctum. And the last one is the Mudshell Conch, which is in High Mountain. And that one is near the top here. So quickest flight path, I guess, would be this one. So prep foot, and yeah, just around the top. And the fights are fairly easy. I have fought these mobs before, and yeah, they're not tough at all. So no particular order is really needed. Just you know, just fight them, kill them, move on to the next quest. So that's it for now. I'll be back tomorrow with the next part. Hey guys, I'm back, and we are done the dungeon part of this quest chain. So we're just gonna hand in and grab the next one. And while I'm handing in, I'll just mention that I actually soloed these ones. So you can go in and solo them if you don't want to grab a group. I was a little too lazy to go get a group together, and I didn't feel like doing heroic. But I had realized when I was looking through the quests that the bosses required to kill for these quests aren't actually the final boss. A lot of them were the second boss in. So I took advantage of that, and I just set the dungeon to normal and just went in and quickly down those bosses. A lot of them you can skip, so you can skip all the bosses to them. The only one I wasn't able to really skip bosses on my way to was Netharians, because that first boss kind of has like a gate down there, you know, like a shield that you really can't break until you kill the boss. But all in all, it probably took me definitely less than an hour to get all quests done, you know, with traveling and all that, so it really didn't take too long. Okay, which one did I forget to bring out? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we are back to doing some pet fights. So yeah, the next quest should be fairly easy. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we have all 4. Yep. So yeah, looking at the quests, these are easy. Just, you know, keep an eye on your description on the quests. Like, for example, this one, just make sure you have the 2 elemental pets involved in the fight. You know, and this one, 2 critters. Yeah, just keep an eye on those details. And I will be back when I have completed these 4 quests. Okay, we are back. So our next set is to defeat raid bosses. So unfortunately, you know, it is currently a Saturday night. Yeah, I've done pretty much all my raids for the week. So, so this one is gonna get delayed a bit. I'm gonna have to wait till, well, actually, you know what? We'll see if it works in an LFR, and then I will let you know when we hand in that one. Maybe it would work in an LFR. But nice way to get some stones. This is gonna get us instant 25 levels, and there's 4 quests. So yeah, that's definitely nice. Okay, I believe we have all of them. Okay, so Nighthold, Scorp, Urzok. I would almost bet that we can do this on LFR. So I'm gonna give it a go, and I will definitely let you know when we complete it, which, you know, for me is gonna be a few days away, but for you, watching me complete it is literally seconds away from what I'm saying right now. So yeah. Okay, so I'll be back when this part is all done. Hey guys, I finished this part. So this part was pretty easy. You can just go to the LFR raids, which is for Nighthold and Emerald, and just have your pet out. Make sure you look at the quests for each individual one. And yeah, that's it. So it can be done on LFR. And it didn't take long at all. These aren't last bosses like Xavius is, but he's like a one boss queue, so it was quick anyway. Crow was like the second boss in, I believe, and Scorpion boss was like the first one, and this one was the first one. So yeah, they're really nice queues. Okay, so more world quests. The world quests, they do take a bit because of there only being like a few a day. Oh, whoops. Don't want that. Okay, I think I grabbed them all. Is that 4? Yeah, we got them all. Okay, so I'll be back when this one's complete. This one's probably going to take a few days, just because of, you know, us having to do like 12 world quests, pet battle world quests. So yeah, I'll be back in a few days, and then we will grab the last part of the quest chain. Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't realize we were on that part yet. Okay, so we are on the part that gives you the mount. Okay, so these are going to be some easy quests here. This is just to hand in. And this should start up the rep section of this as well. I honestly thought that this would unlock something else. I kind of thought we'd have to do the rep to get the mounts. Okay, so we're at the first one, which is the Blood Gazer, and we are here on the map, and the hand-in's kind of hidden behind that world quest there. There we go. Okay, so there's a 1 mount. Which will be Stormheim. So we're gonna go to near Halls of Valor, I guess. So Grey Watch is the best place or best way to get there. So basically, like, I'm showing you where I'm going on the map, but if you remember how you started this whole quest chain, that's where we're going back. We're going back to the exact places that you actually got the pet. Okay, so this is the platform we're on. Okay, that one's done. Okay, so the next place we're going is a Valshera. And best place to get there will be the Dream Grove. Actually, I'm a druid, so we're gonna do it the fast way. Okay, so this is where we are on the map in Valshera. And we'll just summon out our guy. I believe it's Sharp Talon. And there we go. And there's our other mount. And now we just got one more. Okay, so this is where we're going. So best way would be one of these two. I'm gonna go to Felbane Camp, but if you don't have it, Witchwood is close by too. Okay, and there's our last mount. So one thing for this area, you may have noticed already, but just in case, is I have been going to the exact points where you got the pet to begin with. Okay, so and now for the fun part, to learn our new mounts. Oh, my bags are almost full here. Nice. Not a bad way to earn 4 instant mounts. Of course, it did take a bit to get to this point, but still well worth it. So let's see what these guys look like. Okay, so there's one. And there's two. He looks pretty cool, actually. I like him. Okay, there's the third one. And there's the fourth. He's pretty. I'm a fan of purple, so I tend to steer towards purple ones. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, so just fly to Sylvan Falls, which is also in High Mountain. And once we get there, realistically, there should be someone there to talk to that will open up the rep. And if you're wondering what the point of the rep is, I will show you right now. It is this right here. So this you will get at the Exalted rep for this. There she is. Okay, so that is Aviana that starts your rep. You do need to be on one of the mounts, so we'll just hop back on to one of them. And we'll talk to her. The Falcosaurs have been breeding out of control, driving nearby predators to starvation. And they'll talk about, you can read that if you want. See the raven behind you, trinket, should you require supplies in your hand. Okay, and I did, I'm sure you can see on screen, I did get a trinket. Okay, let's see, behind us is, okay, there's trinket. Okay, so this is everything that he sells. Okay, and that's it, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. This video actually took me a long time to do. I had, pieces done here and there for well over a month. So, so yeah, it definitely wasn't a video I just chose to up and do and had it all completed. It was time consuming, and just so you know, that does mean it's time consuming to do. I'm pretty sure you already put that together, but yeah, it's this is not something that you just go in and quickly knock out. It's gonna take you at least a couple of weeks if you're actively doing it, and definitely more than a couple of weeks actually, now that I think about it, because some of those things you gotta wait till the next day for more to become active. So, because every day you're doing quests on all your pets, right? So yeah, I hope this video helps you out, and I hope you have a blast going for your mounts. And yeah, in the end, it's very, very worth it. You get 4 mounts, as you saw, from completing the chain, and then assuming that you want to do the rep, you will get an additional mount out of that. So I am out of here, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.